Yo, we back in the madhouse and we getting mad deep, man. Yeah, I'm back with my guy Lush Uno, and tell us who we got today.
Shouts to all the fans for their involvement. We've been balling since Chris Wallace, since Mos Def. There's been no stress. We've been posted, and with my player partner Prince Joseph, you know what it is.
Let's go.
Uno in the building, Prince Joseph. I've already chopped it up with you before on the Lush World platform,
Yes,
but this is your Mad Deep debut. So
Yeah.
we do things a little different around here. You got to turn it up a notch. What's cracking with you, man?
Shit, not much, man. I appreciate you for having me, man. Fucking, damn, trying to see what it is over here, you know? Ready to get it going.
Hell yeah. Well, you've been you have a crazy story.
Yeah.
You had a really interesting upbringing. Yeah. You overcame a lot of circumstances that would have folded a lot of other
Facts.
people. And despite that, you stay level-headed, you stay focused. Yeah. You really dug yourself out of the gutter, so to speak,
Facts.
literally and figuratively speaking. And in addition to that, you express it very well through your music. So
thank you.
Let's go back to the origins and all that. Yeah. Born and raised in the Valle.
Yes, sir.
San Bernardino.
Out here a little bit in Newhall. Yeah, now out in the AV in Palmdale right now. Yeah,
Antelope Valley. Yeah.
Man, don't go to the AV though.
It could happen out
there. Dude,
huh?
Palmdale don't play no games, bro. So yeah, I thought the Valley and all that was crazy, but shit, everybody from LA and all that, they throw them out there in Palmdale, So it's crazy. I'm always out in Vegas and like I be tripped out, on the difference from the homeless out in the AV compared to like the Vegas homeless. Like the Vegas homeless, like they just doing their thing out there in Lancaster, Palmdale. Shit, they're knocking on your window. Like, you got any cans? Like,
really?
So yeah, the AV be going up,
aggressive
man.
Aggressive homeless.
Of course, yeah, it's crazy out there. But it's as what I do. Like just my journey. So being around like out there, and just seeing the world like hands on. Like. It's interesting, especially like watching Palmdale like go through what it's going through, and just it's a different experience, and maybe for some reason I'm out there for a reason, like maybe bring some change out there because it's crazy out there, bro.
So what's going on in Palmdale for those who don't know?
Everything. So go on the AV Scanner. There's this Instagram page called the AV Scanner, bro. Like I swear it's like World Star, literally like consistently, like just always something, and it's crazy, because I see like a lot of like people that I know throughout the city, out there and you just never ever know what's going on. Car accidents everywhere out there, just such a interesting city, But yeah, before that I was out in Pacoima as I was a youngster, and coming up, going through the Valley, being in and out of foster care, in Palmdale when I was younger, and so coming through out here, now being in Newhall and now in the AV and all of that. So it's just, it's interesting, to see a little bit of like the West Coast and see a little bit of the different cities out here, because I've also been out in Fontana and the IE, so just to see a huge difference, like from the West Coast, it's pretty interesting,
When I think of Antelope Valley, one of the things that I find interesting is
Coke 45. No, I'm just kidding.
You see, there's like gangs of a lot of different races out there. You got, obviously there's Lancaster got Crip and Blood sets and all that. There's a lot of people that grew up in LA that wound up moving out there, getting displaced through the gentrification.
Yeah. Section 8.
Yeah, Section 8
out there. In Section 8, you're like out in LA. I mean, you go get Section 8, you'll get an apartment. You'll have a little 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, bro. But like shit out in Palmdale, you have a 4-bedroom house. I mean. It's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, Section 8's huge out there, but hey, I mean, I'm grateful for wherever I'm at, I mean, no matter what, yeah.
So, what was your first thing that you noticed was the difference? Because Pacoima, obviously, very active area and all that, but when you moved out to Antelope Valley, what was the biggest, like, discernible difference you noticed?
Well, I mean, think about it like this, like, out in the Valley, like, everything's more, like, politic, like, all the hoods are, like, everything's different. Everyone has their own way out there. It's a different way of life, like, in some ways, somehow out there, like, a lot of people kind of look out for each other out there, like, a lot of families are close out there. You come out to the AV, it's like, you just don't know what to expect in Palmdale, like, you don't know.
Disenfranchised.
Yeah, it's so interesting, like, and you find a lot of, like, youngsters like myself, we move out there because we could buy a house. It's cheaper out there. There's opportunities, like it's a way to like, you think like to get up on my feet, but don't get me wrong, the city's hurting, it's crying out for help, and it's falling apart, bro. Fental's like tearing it up out there. The homeless, like every exit you get off, they're everywhere, bro. And like, I don't know, like, that's why, like, as I tell you, like, the work I do, like, in today's world, like, it's interesting because I always see it like fully hands on, like I see it all come back, like a lot of the patients that like I work with myself, like I understand what they're going through, so when I'm out there and I do see like a lot of the homeless, like a lot of lost souls, I guess like everywhere you go, like, and I see a lot of these lost souls, like, and a lot of them are really young and a lot of them are really old, but at the same time, like a lot of them don't know where they're going, and it's crazy, bro. Like, cause like I remember what it's like, for example, being lost before and like not understanding where I was gonna go, not understanding how I ever get up on the next step, but it takes time, like, and that's why it's coming back to seeing the gutter hands on, like to be able to like, to understand and like know if I made it out, like one day this world can make it out. I know everything happens full circle for a reason, and I know only for some reason God's plan, like a reason why he lands me back out there in the AV. Yeah, I may have thought I got my head on my shoulders and I got out the gutter, but in reality, it's like he brings me right back to the gutter. He puts me on my feet, but brings me back to the gutter to show me something. Like, what is he trying to show me? He's showing me that it's like, even though I'm good and even though my life's good, like, not everyone is, like, why not share what you've been through, share your journey, share your examples, share a lot of this, because it's easy to just be like everybody else and write it off, give up, move away, carry on, and like want nicer and better things, but like truly understanding like that, like these people are human beings, like I know what it's like to literally be down and out, as I told you last time, and to now like be able to come around, bro, and like see a lot of like everyone falling apart in front of my face, and like it's inspiring, it's inspiring because it's like I see kids out there, like with no role models, no examples, like just falling on their face, no matter what they look like, no matter, they could be Chinese, they could be Indian, Armenian, they could be Mexican, they could be Spanish, they could be anything, but everyone falls victim to either the drugs, unless you got a good foundation, you got a good family in your corner, like anyone can get got, and we all know that, and that's the way the world is, and
yeah, absolutely.
Fully coming into all of this with AV, it's like it humbles me, like it puts me back in my place and shows me like anybody could be knocked, like
yeah.
any day, like
yeah.
Life is literally what you make it, you get what you give. Like if you go half-assed, well, don't be mad when other people around you go half-assed, because that's just the way it is. Like, only for so long we get away with our shit, until it catches up with us, and that's why being out there, like I don't know, I get to see something different hands-on. I get to go through all of it and like stay humble, continue to like just watch a lot of these people go on, and share my story and stay involved around a lot of them, and dude, I'm telling you, like it's only brought me down to wanting to do music, like seeing a lot of people out there, like so many lost souls and everyone out there just falling apart, and it honestly, it motivated me, like that's what led me to do music,
Define
like
lost souls, because that's
man,
that's an interesting
lost
way
souls
of putting it.
Yo, like you could, they asked Bob Marley one time, they said, are you rich? And he said, define richness. He's like, rich because I have a car, rich because I have nice things. He's like, no. He's like, rich is happiness, like, and you could be a lost soul and you could be wearing everything all over you. You could drive anything, everything, but when you think about it at the end of the day, and you come from finding truly peace and happiness, like it comes within yourself, like it comes within like helping your soul be healed. Because there's a lot of lost souls around us, bro. They're not just out there homeless. Shit, they could be up in corporations today. They could be up living the lavishest lifestyles, but in reality, like, if you don't have peace inside, you don't know where you're going, you ain't got hope, then like, yeah, you are a lost soul, But also physically lost souls, what I see out here, and like a lot of the homeless, I'm telling you from what I see, like, it's sad to see a lot of them like not knowing what's going on. Like not knowing where they're going, being so young. Like I get a lot of patients that will come in and try to see me at my clinic and try to come in there and ask for help because they want to change their life and they want to do better, And it sucks because like sometimes their families like are making them come in here. Sometimes their parents and their siblings and their loved ones are trying to get them to come in and get help and get better and get their life right. And it's just so sad to see them like, they don't want it yet. They don't care, they don't. It's not for them, and that's why, like, that's the beauty I think I find from from being in Palmdale. You know, it's like there's beauty, bro, in the gutter. You know, like somewhere out there.
Concrete.
Yeah, dude. Bro, if it's meant to shine, it's gonna shine. Trust me. Like after every rainy day, eventually it's gonna shine one day. You know, like that's the thing. It's like we just gotta understand that too. You know, and what I say about lost souls, you know, is like I was lost myself. You know, bro, I had no hope. You know, like I had no hope. Yo, and trust me, I come on here to tell a lot of the other kids out there that do have no hope today in the world, you know, it's possible. Yo, it's totally possible. Like, if you set your mind to it and you put in the work and the grind every day and you believe and you manifest it, you can get anywhere you want. You know, it's up to you, though. You know, like, if you think you're only worth this much, you'll put in what you're worth, you know, like, but if you believe that you're worth something more and you don't want to just be a lost soul, you know, you want to obviously get to the next level, and the next level could be anything for anyone, you know, like so many things satisfy and make other people happy, you know, like, and that's what I'm telling you, yo, like, as I live out in the AV, you know, like, I trip out because it's like in my world, like, at my age, like, I feel like I already have everything I need, you know, I have everything I need, you know, I've already made it in my life, and I feel like I'm happy, but how can you sit up in the hills and be happy when there's so much destruction going on out here in the world? You know, there's so much pain. Like, I drive through LA and I made a wrong right. Little do I know I'm on Skid Row, driving through Skid Row, bro. And it's like, damn, like, this is crazy, yo. Like, these are things no one wants to talk about. Like, these are things, yo, like, no one wants to dig deep about this, you know? And it's crazy because our world is falling apart, you know? And there's no way I could sit in my own life and never not do nothing about it. You know, that's why I come back out here and I try to make music, you know? If I could reach anybody and save anybody, bro, I do. You know, I will, because it's sad, dude. Like, I'm not trying to make music to be like anybody else or be nothing, you know, only just to be myself, you know, if anything.
Okay, well, I'm glad you brought that up, because when you were on Lush World and you brought up Nipsey,
Yeah.
and then that got clipped and was put
Yeah.
on different outlets. I think
Of course.
even Heartful posted it.
Yeah.
Other outlets, and people had a really strong reaction.
Of course.
They often have reactions to that when people
course.
compare themselves or reference legends like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you clarify for people what you meant by that?
Okay. If you're a real Nipsey fan, what was Nipsey's goal? That's what you ask yourself. What was Nipsey's goal?
Ownership within the community.
Of course. And bettering his people, right? Everyone around him. Speaking up for the ones who don't have a voice to speak up. That's where I found myself relating to him. Take away the image. Take away the sound. Take away his style to my style. No matter what, we meet in the middle in the same direction. You get what I'm saying? As with Pac, you know? Pac had the same goal as well. Pac didn't come in to the music with ambitions as a writer. Pac didn't come into the rap game like that. Pac came in, bro, with way better music. Brenda Got a Baby, you know? Music, yo, to change the world. Music to, like, speak up for the ones that need to change, you know? Like, and I feel like if you have the same mission or the same goal, it doesn't matter what you sound like, you know? Like, being focused and knowing where you're going, you know? And at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not in this music game for money. I'm not in this music game for fame. I'm in this music game to at least change something, at least change someone's life. You know, like, if somebody could hear my story and my understanding and they could relate, and, you know, and one day they could look back and tell me down the road, like, damn, yo, I changed my life because of you. Yo, hey, I started believing, I started having faith in myself because of you, bro, then I did more than I need to do. You know, I don't need anything else, bro, in this world. But if you know you could at least be an impact, you know, imagine going to heaven one day, bro, and, like, they're like, yo, I'm here because of you. Like, and for example, you know, because you helped them find light in the world, and everyone will go find their own way to stay focused in with the light, you know? But imagine, like, you know, I read this one saying, and it was someone saying, like, he was in heaven and he saw someone that kept motivating him, you know, and he said, he's like, I'm here because you helped me believe, you know, he's like, I'm here because you helped me stay focused and continue to find the light, you know. And that's when I sat there and I asked myself, like, if I could change anybody out here, bro, I would love to, you know, because I'm a huge music fan myself, you know, R.I.P. Drake or R.I.P. all the great ones, you know, like, and it's crazy, you know, because it's like, no one is speaking up for what needs to be said, though, you know? And I feel like that's where, when you listen more to my music, you'll understand the mission, you'll understand the goal, you know? But with that, you know, me and Nip, same goal, just trying to better our people, that's it.
So you were more speaking on just the agenda behind it.
The vision.
Like, yeah. And
The vision.
Because, of course, people don't have, a lot of people, when they see a short clip, they don't have the ability to really discern the intent behind the message. And then, of course, on we're living in the clickbait era.
Check this, yo, and I'm Mexican, all right? Yo, the thing is, like, people look at it first as like, He don't look like him. He don't sound like him. The songs are different. Everything's different. You get what I'm saying? But I'm Mexican. I come from a way different point. I ain't trying to be like nobody. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm meeting anybody on the same mission, definitely closest to Nip right there. Now, the good thing about me being Mexican is I get to stand alone with my own raza. You get what I'm saying? Everyone else out here right now, yo, focus on gangster rap, focus on all of this. Guess what? I get to shine alone in my own lane right now and perfect it. Focus. You know, you said like Frosty, for example. You know, that's a different style. There's other artists out there. Yeah, there's other artists out there, yo, that have different techniques, different style. You know, like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to cover my own lane.
I feel like a lot of Mexican slash just Chicano slash Latino artists in general are kind of stigmatized in, especially within California, by having, you kind of have to have a gangster image, a gangster message. You feel like that's kind of...
Of course. Yo, that is, yo, because like, you know, but the image I'm trying to bring is the life after that life. You get what I'm saying? The life that not everyone can possibly make it to. Because they used to say, the only way out of this is either jails, institutions, or to the grave. Yep, yeah. Literally 6 feet in, right? Or, luckily, you get your ass, and you get your ass together and you figure it out. You know, like, yo, you start realizing, like, I got family, I got youngsters that are right behind me. They might follow me, you know, like, they might take after me. That's not what I'm trying to lead anymore, you know? As you continue to grow older, you know, you learn to realize, you know, like what's really important, like these drugs, like this, all these fast ways of this life, you know, that leads nowhere, bro. Like it's an endless happiness that will never end. You know, it's like Coke. Like you can never, ever get that same chase of a high, you know? And that was something I struggled with for almost 8 years this April, bro. 8 years, yo, and struggled with it. And, you know, and I learned one thing.
Back in the day.
Yeah. 8 years this April.
You ever smoke it?
Nah. then it's rock cocaine now, sir.
Just playing with your nose?
Yeah, dude. And you know, it take you to some of the darkest places, bro. Like, you know, I feel like it took like falling on your face so many times, you know, and being alone down in the dungeon. It felt like, you know, just no one's coming, no one's out there, you know, like there's nothing, bro. Like, and you got to either figure it out, you know, and that right there is why I was able to get 8 years away. And it's an endless high. It's an endless happiness that never ends, you know, like.
Well, how old are you?
28. Yeah.
So
8 years ago, 20.
Yeah.
Literally.
So pretty much it was like during your teenage years you were.
Yeah.
Blow?
Yeah, bro.
And that's like, was that when you were also in the group homes? Is that kind of when you got started?
Oh no, yo, dude, like, yeah, I was in foster care like way younger, before even my teens, you know, like, and then my mom got her life together, you know, she managed to get on her feet, and we were able to get away. She was able to put a good roof on her head, you know, but as I got into high school, dropped out of sports, started fucking around, started drinking, started smoking weed, you know. Then by the end of high school, like, I'm fucking down 100 credits, bro. Yo, I'm down 100 credits junior year, and I'm like, I have goals to go and graduate at a regular high school one day. I kept telling myself that I'd do that one day because I'm at a continuation right here at Bowman High School down the street. Yo, and I'm like, yo, like, I'm at a continuation school. I'm down 100 credits. This point, I'm popping pills like crazy. Yo, so I just can't get out. I'm popping 16 pills a day. Like,
what kind of pills?
Triple C's. Okay. Yeah, triple C's. Then we got into Xanax a little later. And we're just mixing all of it. Ecstasy, everything just lost souls, you know, like young kids, yo, and I'm down 100 credits, my boy, and yo, all I know, yo, is like, I still have dreams to graduate into high school, and my counselors are laughing at me like, you tripping, yo, that's never ever gonna happen, you know, like, be glad if you get a diploma here, and it's good, you know, you're straight, you're gravy. To like a lot of people go on and do construction or something, you'll be okay. And I looked at them, I went, yo, nothing, no disrespect towards construction or anything, you know, I'm like, but I want to do things, you know, I have goals, like I have dreams, despite me being imaged as a fuck up right now to them. Yo, despite me being imaged to them as a drug addict and all of this in school, like, might not even graduate. Yo, I'm fucking getting busted here and there. Yo, and they already, like, I'm speaking with big dreams from someone who, like, they're like, all right, yeah, right, kid. You know, like, yeah, right. Yeah. Whatever. That motivated me, bro. Lit a fire under my ass. Yo, what I do, I popped 60 more pills. I went right back to school, bro, and I caught up on all those credits. By junior year, I don't know how. Yo, I just did. Yeah, and I fucking came out of that shit by senior year. Yo, I'm getting ready. Yo, I'm like getting ready to go back to the school. And the continuation school, bro, cannot believe. Yo, like, I really caught up on all these credits. You know, they're like, there's no way. Like, they're trying to find a way. They're like, you got to do summer school for this. I'm doing everything. What else I got to do? I do it all. Bro. High as hell, whatever. Like, I'm determined, you know, because they said I would never do anything with my life. My stepdad already told me I never graduate high school. I never do nothing. All right, for sure. Like, thank you. Bet. That's how you feel about me. That's all I need to know, okay? Because no matter what, that's not how I feel about myself, you know? So right there.
Along with you and your stepdad had a lot of friction, or?
Of course, yeah. My stepdad came from his own recovery. You know, he was on a lot of psychedelics, and he had a lot of his own personal issues. You know, I gotta give it to him. Like he tried to be there in the beginning, you know, but after a while, shit panned through. You know, it didn't always work out. He did his part, and you know what? Hey, it's respect to you, going with your own life, no hate. You know, that's one thing. That's my motto today. Like I try to hold no hate. I just move with peace. You know, like it is what it is. Like, if anyone does you wrong or has ever done anything wrong to you, bro, like they'll get their own karma. You know, like we're not the judge. You know, like we can't sit here, and determine how people should be paid back. Don't be calling DCFS on people, like, because you don't like them. Don't do like little grimy things. Like it's better to just do your own thing. You know, like do your own thing. So anybody I've ever had conflicts with or anything back in the day, no, I move way different today.
It's
bro.
squashed
Like,
now.
yeah, you got to move in peace. You're grown. You know, like you got to move in peace. You know, like, so it's funny. You never ever know, like. It's a small world, bro. You never ever know. You're like one day, shit, you might just be working with someone you used to have a hard time with. You might just be running into them. Like it's a small world, you know. So treat people good, you know. Like like be nice to old people. Be nice to people that aren't 100% there, that got disabilities. Because you know what, you get what you give, as I've been saying. Like you never ever know, bro, the way how the world comes back, you know. So that's why I always try to move with like such a different just motive, you know. Like you can ask anybody, you can ask my girl, my family, you can ask anybody. Like I always try to move with such a different move, like move different, you know. Like you don't gotta be like everybody else, you know. And that's why, like, one thing, bro, that's what motivated me, like I got my ass back into school. I got all my credits back, bro. And they didn't want to let me go to regular high school. Like at senior year, right at the start of senior year, I was on track, bro, to go back, be caught up perfect. And they said,
I was banned from LAUSD.
Well, I was getting there. Look, they're like, you can't come back. It's impossible. They're just like, no, just go back to the continuation school, finish up. My mom was not having it, bro. My mom's already been told no her whole life, everything. She's not like people telling me like how to live my life or what to do. She went up to the school district, bro, talked to the supervisor. Next, supervisor calls the principal. They dropped me, bro. I was starting my regular high school senior year. I was starting it, and it was good. It was fucking. I got everything I wanted, but before you realize, I'm about to get expelled already. Like a couple months in, I'm already fucking up. Getting in trouble. Fucking ditching so much, like just not behaving, getting arrested at Walmart, like just doing the most, all my senior year. And then it fucking comes down to grad night, my boy, and I fucking was so stuck on triple C's, like I had like 6 boxes on me the day of grad night, so I got the whole buzz high on triple C's and shit. So we all get out the bus at Disneyland like zombies. Fucked up. Didn't even make it in the park, bro. I got caught walking in. Me and my homie had a fucking blunt. And he had his 4 Loko in his hand.
Where was your grad night at?
Smoked out. He had a fucking... Oh, it was at Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went over there. We got caught up right on the entrance, bro. Didn't make it in. I'm sitting in goofy jail and shit. And I'm like, damn, like this shit's lame. Like I fought back to get my ass here.
Was it just based on the way you looked, or did they like search you and find shit?
We were probably fucking walking 2 miles per hour. Who knows?
Okay.
I don't even. It happened so fast, but yeah, we both went down. We both got busted, and I'm like, all right, well, fuck it, like. I'm used to like when I get busted with my homies, we got busted. It is what it is. I didn't think my other homie I got busted with, to go back to the school and say that I peer pressured him to like hold the drink, which is not true. So he whatever he did, for some reason I was getting expelled. He was getting to walk on stage, but if he would have never snitched on me, we probably would have both walked on stage. But he gave them evidence, word to say, blah blah blah. I get expelled. And I'm like, you know what? Like, bruh, and I'm like 2 weeks away from graduation. And I'm like, man, and I paid $300 to take my ass to Disneyland for grad night to not graduate. I'm like, I paid to not graduate. Like, really? Like, damn. So wait, hold up though. This is where it gets real funny. So I show up, I'm like, fuck, like I didn't really know I was expelled yet. So I show up the day of my finals. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get up in there. I got a D in this class. As long as I just get average, I get another D. I leave it there. I'm good. That counts as a passing class. I'm like, shit. I walk in, bro, and the fucking sheriff's there. They're like, they have a restraining order. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be on campus. You're expelled. And the police were ready. Yo, the fucking principal comes running out. One of the assistants that like has dealt with me like for the longest, and he looked out for me. Yo, and he went out there.
Called you beforehand,
bruh.
Go all the way to school.
They probably did. Yo, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I was gone at that time. Yo, they probably did. And I went. The principal runs out. And he gets me, and he brings me in the office. He's like, look, you can't come here anymore. He's like, it's over. I'm like, let me just take my finals. I'll take them in here. I'll take my finals right here, like in your office, and that's it. Like, I don't even want to go out there. He's like, look. He's like, are you passing all your classes right now? Like, right now at this moment. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but I got a D. I'm like, but if I don't take my final, I'm like, I'll fail because it'll be a not taken, it'll be an F. He's like, and he froze everything right there and he gave me my diploma, bro. And I looked at him and went, what? He's like, yeah, he gave me my fucking diploma. And I'm walking out and everyone's like, damn, Joseph, sorry to hear that. They don't even know I got my diploma. And they're like, sorry to hear that you got expelled. I'm walking out, I'm like, I'm in shock. I can't even talk right now. And I have a diploma in my hand, bro. And I'm like, looking at everybody, I'm like, dude, like, oh my God, and bro, my dad died when I was young. My mom lost us to foster care. To be able to, and I've fallen so much and been so fucked up on drugs, my whole teen years and everything, dropped out of sports, everything, to be walking out of that school right there, with a diploma. I was like, damn, like, God is real, bro. Like, and I don't belong here. I don't even deserve this. But he's still saying, like, you're going to do something with your life that one day you are going to need this, And I was just whatever. Like, I believed it. I went on with my life, bro. But check this out. Graduation came a week later.
Did you do lines off of your diploma?
Nah. Well, actually, we put in the frame and we did it on the frame.
There you go. See, I knew it. I can feel it.
All right, anyways, look, so the graduation comes the next week, and I'm like sitting at home. All my homies are on Instagram posting like their suits and shit. I'm like, and I'm sitting there with my homies. We're all like, none of us we're all dropouts sitting in the car at 10 in the morning, already getting fucked up. Like, and I'm like, fuck, like everyone's about to graduate today. And my homie looks at me and goes, let's go. And I'm like, bet. Yeah, and I go upstairs, I tell my mom, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to graduation. My mom's like, I can't believe they did that. But they gave you a diploma, like, leave it alone, She's like,
what's the worst that could happen? They can't take your diploma from you.
She's like, yo, leave it alone. She's like, I was like, look, she's like, they got a restraining order on you. I'm like, Mom, they graduated at the college. I'm like, I got a restraining order at the high school. And she went,
technicalities, baby.
And she went, all right, look, if you're really going to do this, come. She takes me to the back of her closet, and she had her old cap and gown. It was black, the same color of my school, and she goes, if you're going to take that, you're going to need this. And I go, no fucking way. I go get dressed up, bro. Right as I'm there at the graduation, they're doing everything. They still call my name. No one walked, but they're just moving so fast that they continue, right? After they throw up the caps, and everything goes off, I fucking come out from the stands, bro. And I'm like right there, out there with all my homies in my gown. And I remember seeing all my homies' faces like if I was a ghost. Like, what the fuck am I doing here, Like,
they're like, it's like Tupac Shakur.
I'm taking graduation pictures of all my friends, my family. Like, it was crazy, Like, and that was, bro, like right there, just realizing like when God got a plan for you and you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it, like no matter what tries to get in the way, like, and for some reason, bro, I always knew like it was gonna get done. It just, I didn't know how. It seemed like it was never gonna get done, Went on, bro. Fucking eventually ended up getting busted like 17 times after that. So it didn't even fucking matter because I still had to go through my whole slump. Still had to learn, like.
That was more like a symbolic gesture, for yourself and for like than anything else. Like, you had this goal, you wanted to graduate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You wanted to have like it was a milestone that you had set for yourself.
Low key, I think that was
whether or not, because like at the end of the day, we know that
of course
a lot of these things like diplomas are somewhat arbitrary. Like
it
really matters less and less.
Yo, you know what though? Like, bro, I remember after we left from there, and we went to dinner with my mom and my family. And like she invited some of my family, but they don't know like I didn't walk. Like it came out of nowhere. So everyone thought I was like a normal graduate, my other family members. But my mom, we're sitting there at the dinner. My mom just starts bawling, bro. Like she's like, I can't believe you did this. She's like, you literally showed the world, never say never, literally like don't, like, cause you never know. Like, you literally could be the ambition that somebody needs, like you never do, bro. And went on with my life after that, dog. And I fell, I kept going to jail, I fucked up, I met cocaine after that, everything, just got bad.
You haven't really been doing low like that before?
No, not till after high school. Yeah, it's like for like 2 years until about 2 years till I turned 20. Okay. Yeah, and then after that, just fucking bad, bro. I had to get my life together. Yo, I kept
Do you
getting
remember
busted.
like your first time doing blow? What it felt like?
No, yo, you know it's crazy because the first time, like, you actually really don't get high, like, because you don't know what you're.
With a lot of drugs, it's like that. You
Yeah,
don't really.
yo, yeah, like you really don't get high like that, like on the first time. Like it's more like a rush or adrenaline, you know, like. But like I feel like after like the third to fourth time, you know, that's when it was like, whoa, like, you know, then I became hooked on cigarettes after that for a minute, and I was like, holy shit, like. Cigarettes, like
Cigarettes are like oxygen. When
you're
you
like
blow
2
them,
hits,
yeah.
bro. The whole cigarette gone. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit, yo, like, yeah, like, and I had a lot of addictions I had to go through. You know, like what showed me from 18 to 20, yo, is like I went through all my I had to deal with all my demons. You know, like by the time I got to 20, yo, I was ready. You know, like yeah, I got there and I knew what I wanted. You know, at this point, I knew I was destined for more, bro. If I could pull off that and graduate, and I could have that much ambition in myself, what am I doing, yo? I'm selling myself short. You know, yo. So when I decided to turn myself into rehab and get right. I came out, yo, and it was a complete like ambition as well. Cause yo, I remember falling so much, bro, and like just seeing my mom like wishing, yo, just wishing like I would get it together. Yo, like wishing that I could just be focused, be straight. I could like do what she did, you know, but took some time. And I did though. I did.
Yeah. You've accomplished everything you set out to accomplish, essentially, and thus far. I know.
Yeah, facts.
You know, there's a lot more for you to do, but
course.
at that point, so you barely, by like a mere technicality, kind of finessed your way through graduating through high school.
Yeah.
But at that point, like, what was your goal at that point? Like after you had graduated, were you more just like, fuck it, I'm gonna get money, how I get money, I'm gonna do my thing, or did you have this altruistic ambition that you have today of helping others, of giving back to the community, of
Yo,
being a
so
voice for your rasa, for your people, and all that?
So for some reason, yo, like I kept having a lot of visions about the music at that time. Remember, I was just an engineer in the background, yo. So I didn't really like I wasn't really the artist yet, but I had, you know, kept having a lot of visions and dreams and goals. So to me, we were really dialed in as a group. The extras, you know, yo, we were really dialed in, yeah. And then we turned our like group into a clothing line, and I eventually ended up keeping the clothing line because you know, like it's all me now. Like now it's my full focus, you know. But at the time, yo, it was something way bigger. Yo, it was a group, and we were moving and going, so we had dreams. But then when the drugs overtook us so much, yo, like yeah, I didn't even know, bro. I was just trying to stay alive, trying to stay out of jail, you know, like. And by a certain time,
You're still in survival mode, essentially,
Yeah.
at that point.
still in survival mode, yo, and still fiend, yo, still drugged out, yo, still lost soul, you know, and
And you were homies at that time with Bravo the Bagchaser and his brother and all that, right? Like,
all of that, yo, yeah, and like you know, it's crazy because like when me and all my homies, the extras, yo, yeah, when we started splitting up, like you know, Bravo was one of the like homies that like was still stayed around on the side, you know, yeah, and him and Bankroll Baby, like yeah, like they were all cool, you know.
they a part of your group? Like,
Yo, well, we were actually the group. Like they were like the little like taggers, you know, in the neighborhood. Yeah, but we were the group. They always knew about our clothing line. They always knew like everything we were doing, you know. But we just couldn't hold up as a group, you know. So when all of that panned out, yo, like I still had all my equipment. I still know how to engineer and shit. But I wasn't focused on it yet, you know. So we were all just still getting in trouble. Yo, Bravo be kicking it, but yo, we didn't want to get him loaded because he's my homie. Bless his little brother, bro. Like, yo, we're not, you know, like we still got a soul, conscience, and said, you know, we want to do old boy wrong and give him some blow. And she's only 16 years old, you know. Right. Yo, yeah. So we always like kept the blow away from him. You know, we wouldn't bring the pills out in front of him. Yo, but we always smoked weed in the car.
It's good not to do blow with 16-year-olds for sure.
Nah,
That was
yo,
nice.
yeah, and like, bro, we even we fucking went to fucking Blueface's apartment too in Newhall when he lived out there as well. You know, he lived right there and fucking right up the street in Newhall from us. You know, and I remember, yo, he wouldn't even fuck around with blow either. We had blow all throughout his living room. You know, fuck around with that shit either. You know, we were like, yeah, everyone could tell we were like really like bad with the blow as well, selling it, all of that, but bad at it as well. Where it was like a ticking time bomb. You know, it's only a matter of time until like this group just looks so like untouchable. You know, but it's only a matter of time until bam, you know, like the drugs overtake. You know, and they did.
What's the most blow you did in a 24-hour period? To the face. To the face.
Yo, damn. Ah, man. Dude,
I'll tell you mine if you tell me.
I'll say like a line about like that big, like about, yeah, fuck, yeah, that was horrible.
I did 7 grams to the face in one day.
You make me sick. I can remember that. That was disgusting.
I did a 1/4 ounce of blow to the
Yeah,
face
bro. Yo,
in one day.
and it was so bad because it's like, yo, like you don't even feel it as you're like eating through it, you know, like, and it's just, bro, after a while it starts like literally like getting into it, starts sucking up our face, our ribs, you know, yo, yeah, like everything's just so bad, you know, like, damn, bro, like, yeah. So when I got away from that, you know, it took some time, you know, it took patience. The body and the mind needs about like a good 2 years, you know, to fully heal and get away from everything. You know, it's a study, you know, it takes time. You know, like a lot of people will cold turkey a lot of these things a lot of ways, you know, and yeah, like about a good 2 years, you know, unless you get on other like medicines that help out, you know. But yeah, dude, like I'm glad when I got away from that because that was something I was probably really bad on, you know, because that's something that makes you feel so alive when your life is feeling so dead, you know, like, and it's crazy how it's just such a blindly lie, you know, like of happiness, like, and bro, you know, as I say this today, like being able to sit up here freely today, yo, it's crazy, dude, because like somewhere out there in the world, like there's someone out there right now, like at the palm of it, you know, just stuck right now, you know, and that's the whole point of what pushes me, bro, to like do all of this, you know. Yeah, so as after high school, yeah, like I just knew I was supposed to do something. I just didn't know what, you know. I never ever knew one day I would find myself here. I always was very attracted by Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, you know, Cesar Chavez, a lot of the greats, you know, that like that did what they could, you know. I was always inspired by them, like Kobe Bryant, a lot of ones that are so vocally, like, you know, Denzel Washington, everyone, yo, that just knows how to like get the best of you and like show you like, you know, like how to understand. And I don't know what it is, yo, but like once I got my life together, bro, I started finding myself like working with youth, you know, working with kids, working with teens, you know, and I started
So what was
appreciating
the
it.
catalyst for you to make the decision? I'm not fucking around no more. No more playing with my nose.
Yeah.
No more popping triple
Yeah, my
C's.
mom, bro. Yo, you know, but what was the catalyst to make me want to be a positive impact? I'll tell you this. Yo, I realized as I was out there, and I'm like my first year, and I realized if I could have draw a crowd of drug addicts and some of the baddest people in the world, and I could get them to listen to what I'm selling, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, if I could do that with them, why not try to like help people believe as well from what I'm doing right now in this aspect, you know? So it's also another thing that like motivated me to like, if I used to be able to motivate my homies in the hood, yo, to be better, look out for their loved ones, why go away from it, you know? Like that's what I started thinking as I started finding myself here. Why go away from it? Why not speak up for more people, you know? Why not use the voice? Because I know what it's like to fall, you know? Like I see myself as like I could use myself as a blueprint to show a lot of other people how to fall and how to get up, you know? And realistically, it's all about literally just survival, you know? It's about using what you can, going to work, grinding, patience, day by day. It takes time, you know? At least making some changes. Yo, like, yeah, I want to change a lot about my life.
So
Okay.
there wasn't one specific incident that made you.
Everything.
It was a
Yeah.
culmination.
Yo, yeah, it was everything, you know? And I'm glad it was everything and not just one thing because imagine when that one thing, oh, okay, I'm over it now. No. I needed everything to be a problem. Yo, not just one thing because what will one thing do to me, bro? I'll find an excuse for that one thing. Yo, but if I have more than one problem, I got too many problems, bro. Too many
So
for
you
me to
basically
handle.
had a complete. Your life did a complete 180. You're like, I
Absolutely.
need to alter all of my behavior patterns.
Yeah.
I can't keep moving on like this.
Yo, can't be a fucking loser, bro. Yo, like I don't want to fucking grow up and be 30 years old one day with nothing. Like be like be a bum. Yo, like I could anyone could do that, you know. But why not be the opposite? Yo, like why not test myself as for how far I could go in the real world, you know? Like, and trust me, bro, like I've amazed myself. Like, I didn't even know half of the things I go through. I be up here today, you know, like just everything I'm going through, and I'm not even done, bro. Like, watch, dude, I have so many things that I have lined up right now for what I'm gonna do, you know, and it's crazy to like come back to my city out here, you know, and go through a lot of the places, the fast food places I used to work at and just to walk through those places and go like, damn, like I remember grinding my ass off in here. Yo, I remember busting my ass off in here, taking shit from customers, not saying nothing, just understanding like patience, you know, I'm gonna get out of here one day, you know, like, and it's beautiful, bro, to walk back, you know, and like shit happened, you know, like shit changed, and you know, like I love who I became today. I never change it for $1,000,000, you know, like never change anything about me, yo, like literally love it because it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy, I have everything I need, you know, like, man, God's great, bro. Like, you know, if anyone needs to hear that, you know, like God is great. Yo, trust me, like
God is definitely great.
yeah, yo, you
All
just gotta,
praise be to
yo,
the
you just gotta give him you know, like, and not by literally giving him you, but just by understanding that you can't do everything by yourself. And it's not like you literally need to sign up here and start giving money to the church or doing other crazy things. No, you can literally be with God in a different way, you know, like, and that's one thing I had to learn. Yo, like, I, dude, yo, I've always had my own thing going on with God, but it took me from the day I was ready, you know, like. Because, dude, like, yo, it's like the serenity prayer, you know, like, you can only do what you can, you know, like, once you realize that there's certain things, yo, like, that are completely out of your control, yo, like, what else can you do? You can't stress about it, you know, like, yo, dude, like, my girl asked me, like, on my way here, yeah, she's like, you know, you don't get nervous, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, it's like, it's not that I don't get nervous, but it's just like, you know, like, after a while, like, you know, like, you just,
Well, you
you
channel
find a
those
way.
nerves into
Yeah, like I'm ready, bro. Like I'm
a
just
catalyst
ready.
for inspiration.
Yeah, like you know, it's like you know, you know what you can handle and you know what you can't, yo, and you set yourself up for success, you know, like, and I know like God didn't bring me here to fail me, bro. Like he didn't bring me all the way here just to fail me at the throne, you know, like nah. If I'm failing at the throne right now, it's because he wants me to get up and find another way around it, you know, like it's not the end of the world, you know, yo, that's just one thing I gotta learn, you know, and the devil comes in all different forms of ways, bro. Like it could be your family, it could be your car breaking down, yo, it could be you fucking now your back's hurting again, like little things, you know, but that's where you gotta just learn, like do what you can, you know.
Perseverance.
Absolutely.
So the message that you carry is one of perseverance. No matter what happens, no matter what the circumstances are,
Gotta get up.
find a way to rise above.
Yep.
Get up off your ass, pull yourself
sir.
up by the bootstraps,
Yes, sir.
do the damn thing, and by the grace of God, you will
Because
succeed.
what else do we got to do, y'all? One day the party's gonna end, y'all. It's over. It's over. Everything's over, yo. Like, what did you do out here? What did you do with yourself? Yo, are you happy with who you are today when this world's over? You know, like, yo, did you feel like you did enough? Did you leave dreams out here that just died, bro? You never ever like got a chance to fully like capitalize on, you know, like nah, hell no. Like I will not, like I will make sure at least, even if, yo, like I've always looked at it like this, you know, like, yo, even if I fail in the field, I'm in the field, you know, like win or not, yo, I'm in the field. At least I tried on my dream, you know, like, yo, it's like Kobe said, yo, like you just keep shooting, bro. Like you keep shooting. Eventually you hit that shot, you know, but you don't stop taking shots, you know, like just because things are hard and you're having a cold drought, like, bro, it's like that's how life is, you know, like that's just how it is, you know. You just gotta learn to keep going, bro, because it's like eventually after a while, yo, you will hit it. And guess what? All those losses made you appreciate that win, you know. Someone that wins all the time, watch when they lose, they're gonna throw the biggest fit, you know, because it's like losing. It brings out a different character in you, but let it humble you, you know, let it help you be a better like understanding of this, you know, like it is what it is. Get up. Maybe that's not meant to be. Everything happens for a reason, you know, like, you know, we've seen a lot of shit in our life for a reason, you know, but sometimes we're so fast to just go over it, you know, we push it away, we brush it away, yo, nah, sit in it, feel it, you know, understand it, you know, yo,
Sit
like,
with those feelings.
yeah, listen to it. This is your life, yo, like, this is your life, and slow down for a minute, you know, like slow down, because all of us are moving so fast.
Breathe.
Yo, yeah, Instagram got us all going so fast. Everything in the world got us all going so fast, you know. We're also blinded to so many things in the world, bro. And it's like, yo, like we're gonna blink one day, y'all. We're 30 years old, then we're 45, then we're 60, and it's a wrap. Like, what'd you do? Did you have kids? Did you, at least, are you happy with your life? Like, did you meet everything you wanted? You know, like, what if your body gives out on you one day for work? Yo, like, are you still gonna be able to make ends meet? You know, like, did you set up to do things that like would look out for your other people in your family? You know, and I don't know, like, that's my message, yo. Like, say the things that we don't think about, yo. Like, these things that literally, like, they're just there. Like, we all know these things, you know, but we just focus on other things. We wake up, my phone, my car, jobs. We're so stressed out about everything in life, our agendas and all that. Yo, but we don't stop to slow down. Well, how's my mom doing today? Yo, how's this? Go stop by. Yo, like, just have a little bit of, like humble yourself, bring yourself down to earth for a second, you know, like, because it's beautiful down here, yo. Like, before you realize it, it's over. Like, go talk to someone that's been in prison for so long, yo. They'll love to walk outside and just see the beach, you know. You walk outside, yo, and just feel the air, feel freedom, bro. Drink a cold soda or something, have some freedom, you know. But it's little things, yo, like, we take advantage of because we move so fast, Lush. Like, yo, we move so fast in life, and like, yo, before we realized it, bro, like, we cared and worried about what other people thought. We're those people, you know, like, we're all those people, you know, like, That's why I set out, yo, to make the best of me, you know, like leave something that my family's proud of about me, you know, like let my son be happy of who I was, you know. I don't got to be down for nobody. Yo, where the fuck are they at the end of the day? Yo, like part of my language, but damn, like where are all of they? Like no one ever calls to check on how we doing, you know, like that's just how it is. Like, you know, and if you got friends like that, well, damn, make sure you hold on to them, you know, because this world and this time goes by fast, you know, like
Nobody wants to build the house, but they definitely want to come to the party.
Yo, for
once
sure
it's
that,
built.
bro.
They want to come to the house party.
Yo, just be happy with who you are. Yo, like if you got dreams, you got goals, go do it. You know what I mean? Why not? You know, like everybody out here is so worried about what other people are doing. Like we're so, yo, like, dude,
Do you ever sorry to cut you
It's
off.
okay.
Do you ever like have thoughts of relapsing and going back to using?
Watch this. I'm glad you asked that. Cause look, yo, when I got my ass off of drugs, I was able to do any dream I wanted, right? Yo, before when I was trapped, bro, it's like I was in prison right here and there was a little cage right here on the side of my head and I'm in there, bro. I wish I could get out, but I'm on manual and I'm just fucking up, yo, and I'm ruining my life and wasting my time, right? When I got my life together, yo, I realized I could do my dreams. Yo, we live in such a world that's so judgmental and we're scared to do our dreams. I knew I was always destined for something with this music. I just never ever knew how. I just never ever knew when, you know? But the minute like I stopped worrying, bro, about what anybody else thinks and I learned I'm focused, I have a vision and I have my own goal. Once you stop worrying about what other people think, you can do anything, you know? Like you just got to realize to learn that. Like half of these people, bro, like none of them go with you at the grave, you know, at the end. Like it's just you who goes in the casket by yourself and you move on. So you got to make the best of it. When you go to Judgment Day, no one goes with you, you know, like it's just us. So that's how I live, by trying to do everything right. You know, like I don't want to get up to heaven, bro, and like, and we're sitting in film room and he's looking at me like, what'd you do? What happened right here? Like, nah, my boy, yo, I'm gonna try to continue to do the best that I
Watching
can.
the playback
yeah,
footage
I'm
of
gonna
your
try to
life.
do is don't cut corners. Don't be out here cheating on your women or doing all of this because you want to be down or like doing your homies right now. Live right, bro. Like, just live right, yo. Like, because when you get to Judgment Day, yo, like, if you know you did right, you live good, you know, like you live better, yo. Like I live more at peace today, you know, like I live way more at peace today because I was able to drop all hate, all problems, all anything, everything. You know, I have no regret, no nothing, dude. Like I live completely free and happy today, you know, because it's what I built. You know, it's you get what you give, as I'm telling you, man.
You get what you give.
I'll see.
That's so simple yet such a powerful statement. Yeah, there's so many. It means so many things at the same time.
Yeah.
So relapse is not an option for you, regardless.
Hell no. Hell no.
How much of your success do you attribute to your recovery and your sobriety?
Yo, you know, when I first got sober, yo, I came home, I had no clothes in my closet, I had nothing. Yo, and like sobriety has given me everything. Yo, like I've been able to be grateful and build back up my closet, build back up everything. I lost all my cars, yo, I lost everything, you know, and I've been able to build back. And it took time and it took patience, but guess what? Yo, everything I built up in this life and this time, bro, is everything to me. And guess what? Yo, they're just things too, you know? Like they're just things too at the end of the day.
Material.
Don't let them defeat you, you know? That's the one thing that sobriety has taught me and opened up my eyes. Yo, these are just material things. Yo, like I feel like as I've opened up my eyes and I've learned a different, greater peace in this world, you know, like it's helped me learn that, yo, like cars come and go, phones come and go, money comes and goes, all of these things come and go, you know, but how you stand through with all of these things, you know, how you don't let these things defeat you, yeah, is how you stand alone as a character, you know. Going back, I be cheating myself, man, you know, like I be cheating myself, I be cheating everybody that believes in me, you know, like
Something I really admire about you is you're completely fearless in expressing your own emotions. You're a very emotionally intelligent person.
Thank you.
You don't have any reservations, even though we live in a world where people try to portray these different images, come across as unaffected, especially as a man, you know, like we're not supposed to have feelings. We're supposed
That's crazy, huh?
We're supposed to just deal with our emotions. What do you say? What do you say to people that look at people, the manner in which you express yourself as a weakness?
Yo, like,
because I view it as a strength, personally.
Yo, check this out. It's like they want us to be strong and big and, you know, and all of that, you know, but you could also be strong and big and all of that with your voice, you know, like, yo, and you could be both, you know, you could be both as one, you know, and you could be the voice as well that everyone, you know, understands, you know, like, yeah, like, it's okay to open up emotions, bro. I make music for women and children and all races as well, you know. So I also know that right there. For me, it's like I have to be completely real, you know. Like, yo, like I've been through a lot of experiences that I'll hear from my female patients that have literally been through the same life trauma examples as me, and it's like, you know, that's the reason why I stay so neutral in the middle. And I try to move for all, you know, all genders, all races, you know, because it's like if I keep my mouth shut, then I do them no favor, you know. I do them a disservice right there by holding in my feelings and all of that, and worrying about what other people are gonna say. Like, nah, bro. There's little boys out there that need to hear like grown men that have fallen. You know, there's kids right now are about to fall, in the middle of falling, and just finished falling. And all three of them, bro, need to hear what it's like that you can keep pushing, you know? You can
The reality is everybody's going to fall at some point. No man is invincible.
In some way.
No one's immune to pain. In fact, the people that haven't experienced pain, they're limiting themselves to the other side of that spectrum.
Yeah.
You know, you, it's impossible to understand triumph if you don't understand failure and tragedy. So,
Yeah, you're really right. You know, yeah, like, I don't know. Just, everything, you know, I just believe in, man. Like, I just try to continue to move. Just, it's something that I believe in with me, you know, just making sure I get the best me every day, you know, like making sure I know I did my part. I'm trying, you know, I'm out here because I know there's kids, bro, like that are growing up. And I remember what's like being 13, 16, 19, all of that, you know, and for the ones that don't have a father, you know, growing up and just trying to understand life, trying to understand work. What is this, mom? I work a part-time job at 16. Why, mom? Like, like a lot of these kids that don't understand that. A lot of kids that, want cars, but their family can't afford it. Okay, well, guess what? My boy, I sold chocolates at the gas station at fucking 14 years old, and saved my money right there. You can find ways, you know, like, there's other ways. So I want to try to help.
Be about your paper.
Yeah, to find a way, like, bro, kids sell chocolates at school, you know, like, kids sell, like, they find ways, you know, people have a hustle, you know, like, find yours. You really want it, go out and get it, you know, like.
So tell me the concept behind the Extras brand and where that originated and what that means to you.
You know,
I'm gonna need some gear, by the way.
Hey, I get you some. Bro, look, it started off from when we were in the street. We did all the extras needed. We were, we took no bullshit. Like, we were always just fearless. Like, we were like just reckless, doing all the extras, just doing the most.
In LA with the extras.
Yeah, we were doing our shit, and after we all split up, it was done. The clothing line blew up. The group blew up. Yeah, everything, bro. We had J305 from OPM and all of that. Shouting out our extras on the radio. Like, we were slowly but surely, like, starting to get on the flow of something. But the drugs, bro, I'm telling you, we knew as we were all getting there too, like, damn, these drugs are like, like, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna eliminate us, like, if we even ever make it there, Yeah, and then the extras, we blew up. We went our own way. And as I started getting my life together, as I started getting sober, as I started coming up on 5 years, coming up on accomplishing, buying my first house, doing a lot of things, I realized it took a lot of the extras out of me, It took me having to
you're no longer with the extras.
Now it's a different extras, like, now it's me, like, now it's just
extra
us.
grind,
like, yeah,
extra hustle.
everything. Yeah, like,
extra ambition.
If you want it, you can put that extra work in, bro, and you can make all of that happen, like, it's up to you, like, that's the motive now, like, but hey,
you're applying the same mentality that you were
in a positive way
to the
now.
street shit, but just, remixing it with a positive application.
Yeah. So, trust me. And that's why the back says, pray we get away, just different messages. Like, I pray we all do get away. I pray all of us one day break out of our lost souls and our chains and our shackles, that are holding us down, trapped, bro. Like, I pray we all get away one day and go be what we want, go make our family proud. We go accomplish all the things we deserve to accomplish, because we think we're happy sometimes, but we're trapped, like, we're literally just here, like, living a lie sometimes. It's a facade, and we just continue to, like, live through it, like, but we can't live this life forever, like, the party life ends one day, and then we go on to the next chapter of life.
How many people were a part of the extras movement?
Well, like 5.
And one of them was Bravo, the Bagchaser's brother?
No, they were always our outside homies, yeah.
Okay.
Because we were like a real tight 5, they were like like they wanted to be in really, really bad, but we were really, really tight 5. Yeah. And then like, once everything blew up, like, like I never tried to refill the spots or anything. I was like, it's over, like then that's when we were sitting there and Fernando came up with breaking records right there. And I was like, okay. I was like, that's good, and I told him, I'm like, look, think about this. With what I'm doing with the extras, if you do this, you can make it into a record label and you can also make it into a clothing line. Bro, they did exactly that. And it worked out, it worked out really, really great. I wanted the extras to be a record label and all of that at first, but once I saw our music was going, our clothing line was booming more than the music, so that's why I was like, holy shit, like, but after that,
like that though.
Yes, so now it's like, it's more like a hobby outside of the music now, like, and I'm like, shit, why not give myself some clothes, for my own videos, like,
and
is
dope,
I appreciate it. But yeah, bro, just fucking all of that, man, just, I got a lot of goals coming up right now, man, just trying to get out there. I'm not done, I still want to continue to just go, continue to go.
You got a project coming out soon?
Yeah, dude. I'm literally just started getting some new beats together, and we got something coming real good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? I think it's time for you to let's get you on the mic.
Let's do that.
Let's get you on the mic. Any final words for the people? It's always dope to chop it up with you. You're a really inspirational dude.
Thank you.
Powerful message. Overcame a lot to get to where you're at. What you got to say to the people, Prince Joseph?
Mexican, but yes, I can.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I just, no dream is too small, and no person is too big, like we literally can do anything we want, no matter what size you are and no matter what you've been through, no matter how deep you've been and how down you've been, and no matter how high you are, you can always go wherever you want, but that's just up to you, that's literally just how you give yourself what you want. Be happy, like that's one thing I've always learned with myself. So my dream, I know I'm gonna get it, but as of right now, man, like as I continue to go, just tell everybody stay focused. We can do whatever we want. We can accomplish anything we set our minds to. So y'all see me soon.
You already know, from the 818 to the 661 and coming live and direct, Prince Joseph. You already know what it is, and he's about to step on this mic. We about to do a mic drop session. He gonna talk his shit. Let us know what you think. And with that being said, never counterfeit. We about our chips, and we about this bitch.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.